Hello everyone, and thank you guys for watching. Classic Bike Rider here, bringing you a new video. And now for some of you it's gonna be the next day. For me it's the very same day. I recorded my my way into work this morning. Now I'm recording my way back, making 2 videos out of it. 2 video adventure. It wasn't as hot as they forecast the weather for today, but it was kind of hot. Although I did hear 3 thunders, it seemed like nobody else heard it. My boss didn't heard it, his wife didn't heard it. I was like, damn. Probably think I'm making it up, but who cares? I heard it. Enough for me. Enough for me. So there was an older couple parked right in front of my bike in the parking lot right there. Oh, that's a nice boat. Sorry. Nice boat. Look at that. Look at that thing. So there was an older couple. And I'm getting ready to put my helmet on, and the lady jumps out of the car, come running. It's Jehovah's Witness. In the past, I would have said something really nasty to her, but in my older days, I'm more calm. I say, "Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry, but I am a born-again Christian." Because if I say that I'm Catholic, she's gonna start trying to convert me over. She's a nice, sweet old lady, so that's a nice-ass boat. I've been watching on YouTube the Goon Squad. They bought Mariah, it's a company, Mariah boat from Copart, because the owner got hit in the trailer and pushed the boat. The boat wasn't damaged, only a little bit scuffle on the bottom, on the corner right there. They fixed that, but the boat started right up. They put it in the water in the lake. They drove it before they even know if there was anything wrong with it. So yeah, my landlord's friend or brother, I don't know who he is, the guy that got the Harley Road King parked back there. A couple of weeks ago, when I was changing the wheel bearings on the bike, he asked me if I knew anything about boats, about motors, and I said, about boats not much, but what's up? He said he couldn't get his boat started, and he already had changed the electronic pickup, but he didn't have any spark. I said, well, did you check your coil? It might have been the coil, not the pickup, because the coil is what puts out the spark. I mean, both work in sync, the pickup and the coil. So he already had replaced the coil, and the truck, the boat wasn't starting. So I said, just try the coil. If you can get it, let me know. I'll come by and look at it. The very next day, he come. Oh, I got it. I put the new coil in it, and it worked. I said, nice. So he offered me. He said that the boat is docked in Hampton Bays. Nobody uses it. Whenever I want, I can go take it out. All I gotta do is get gas. I I said, sure, just let me know. And I would love to. Uh-oh. I hope this guy knows that there's a low bridge. He can go, that thing's too high for that low bridge. Oh, that wind feels good. So yeah, he told me that I can use his boat, so I've been trying to look at boat videos. I mean, I think over here in New York you have to be certified to drive a boat, so I have to go to motor vehicle and take like a safety boating course, I think, and get a certificate, and only then I'm able to ride a boat. I mean, yeah, drive a boat, not ride it. Well, you kind of ride it in the water, sorts. Yeah, you're not driving it on the road, so you're not riding it in the road, so how do you call it? You're boating it? You're on a boat, you're boating it? No, you drive it. It has a steering wheel. And the wave runners, they got handlebars. So you're riding, kind of. Instead of the road, you're riding in the water. Anyway, I pick you guys up later. Alright. I'm here almost at Sac Harbor, 114. I've been taking this road because I go a back road that has a lot of twisties. Oh, I love it. I love it a lot. Over here the road's still messed up from like 2 years ago. It's all patchy road, full of potholes, a holy road. The only way not to hit any pothole is just to go on this side. Careful there. Look at this. Look at this. It's like driving in the moon. Crater moon. And 114 over there at the end, at the other side. Oh, even worse. That's not 114. That's called Sac Harbor Bridgehampton Turnpike. It's a freaking piece of tape that is flopping around with the wind, driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Orale, it's driving me nuts. replace the pole. The other day I came through here and the pole was chewed up by a truck or something that turned in there. So I subscribe to in YouTube to this guy channel called Ride Like a Pro about a month ago. I've been watching his videos. He's an ex-police officer who teaches regular Joe Blows how to ride like a pro, like a police officer, and he charges for those classes. He's out of Florida. Now I learned some stuff that, you know, I mean, I'm a self-taught motorcycle rider. Nobody ever taught me anything. And for shit, sure, there's a lot of stuff that I've been watching on those videos that I didn't know that I could do. Well, I was afraid to, at least. One of them being the U-turns and all that stuff. I could never make a U-turn on a motorcycle without having my foot down or walking it, dog walking it. But I sure learned with them watching the videos. So anyway, I also listen to a lot of podcasts. Back in 2007 when I got my first iPod, it was the iPod, I think it was called the iPod Mini back then. No, it wasn't the iPod Mini. I don't remember what the regular iPod used to be called. I think it was the iPod Mini. I'm not sure. It wasn't the iPod Shuffle. No, it wasn't the Mini. It was the iPod. It was 16 gigabyte, I think, and back in those days it was a lot of storage on the device. So I discovered podcasts, and if any, now most of you watching YouTube know what podcast is, and whatever people don't know what podcast is a radio show, mostly talk shows that you download to your video, to your device, either a phone or iPod. They actually still sell the iPod Touch, believe it or not. And you listen to them at your convenience. So I subscribed to this guy named Leo Laporte back in 2007. Started listening to all his podcasts. He does a radio show on California. He's from California. He does a radio show every week, Saturday and Sunday, called The Tech Guy, in a radio station out in California. Sometimes I'm able to listen to it live because I have, you know, the apps on my phone, either iHeartRadio or TuneIn Radio. You can listen to him live. You can actually, he built a studio so you can actually watch him do the radio show live on YouTube. But what I do is I subscribe to him and I download the shows afterwards and I listen to them. So the beginning of the week I listen to Saturday and Sunday show, and it turns out that wife of the guy doing the motorcycle videos, Ride Like a Pro, she calls the Leo Laporte show because they are looking to buy a new computer because they made a small business out of teaching people how to ride motorcycle, which is good. Too bad that he's out in Florida, because I will take some classes from him. And they show people in the big Harleys, the Electra Glide, doing these maneuvers, and I'll be like afraid to do. They're scraping the ground but doing the turns without having to put the foot down. So anyway, she calls the Leo Laporte show, and she's talking, and when she mentions that it's Ride Like a Pro, I said, huh, how about that? I just subscribed to them about a month ago and watching all the videos, and they call it the Leo Laporte show. I even got my kids to like Leo Laporte, especially my older kid. He's more like a kid than my younger son. And he used to call Leo Laporte a few times just to talk, asking him all this questions that he knew the answer, but he just called him Leo Laporte just to call the show, just to be on the air. So on this road that I'm taking, there's a couple of signs of curvy roads. People in cars, we see those signs and say, uh-oh, gotta be careful. People in motorcycles see those signs and say, oh yeah, here we go. So there's a little few twisties. I like it. It's fun. Give me the chance to practice my twisties, my leaning, because I was afraid to do that too on the bike. So Ride Like a Pro on YouTube. Very good stuff. Jerry. His name is Jerry. And that was it. Too bad I had this car in front of me. Strong. No, that was just a gust from that truck. Anyway, I'll catch you guys back in a little bit. Alright. So I pretty much got my route set. I know where to go, so I don't hit much traffic. Probably I'm gonna find a little bit of traffic over here around the corner. Because all the locals knows this route and they all come over here rather than going on the main road. Yeah, see the brakes. traffic here today. Great. You can see the haze up ahead. Humidity. Sorry about that. I think I moved the camera. I had the camera too high. I'm gonna cause someone some vertigo. Alright, so right here I just go straight to Montauk Highway. And go through the town and come out. Ooh, that was nice. I avoid that. And come out up by Fisher Richards, and I avoid all the traffic. But sometimes it can backfire, because sometimes the line of traffic could be up to the the college and maybe more. I think 4th of July weekend, the traffic was dead stop on 27. So no matter which way I went, I had traffic. Oh, they patched these holes. Except for that one. Oh, that was a big pothole. That's a teeth knocker. And here we go. That's cool. Should I to take this road? Should I stay or should I go? Nah, I go straight. Oh yeah, good thinking, good thinking. Look at that. Traffic stop right there. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, let's see if the Harleys are... I know there's nobody Starbucks, no Harleys today. Oh, nice legs. She got legs, and she knows how to use them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. It looks like clouds are rolling in. They did forecast heavy rain for tonight. Heavy downpours. I did get a warning on my phone that says local flash flood warning in effect when I was in East Hampton, so I mean that is coming. All this just to avoid be standing on traffic. Is it worth it? In a sense, no. You don't save any time sometimes. But you're moving, so you're not standing in traffic and getting all the smoke from the car in front of you inside your helmet. So you're constantly moving. I guess this car's nose is back rows too. From Capel, Queens. Oh, we got the two hotties in a Lexus behind me. I know you can't see a thing, but I saw them when I went by. Older hotties.